I stumbled upon a very beautiful episode of Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. It's called The Ice Age, and I'm gonna tell you why I love this. The premise of the episode is that there's a young couple that moved into an apartment and they have a very old freezer in that apartment. And when they open the freezer and then when they remove some of the stuff from the freezer, they discover that there is some kind of a civilization within that freezer, a mini civilization that is in their existence. It's very minute representation of humanity that's evolving from the Stone Age all the way to like the Neolithic age to like industrialization age up to the present, and then it went into the evolution of present times until they saw that it's starting to evolve into like, the Twin Towers having some kind of attack and then a nuclear explosion. They closed the freezer and then they were like so afraid to like see what's gonna happen, what's going on inside there. So they're like, maybe they did not make it after that explosion. And then they slept on it. So they couldn't open the fridge, so they slept on it and then they opened it the following day. When they opened the freezer the following day, they saw that the earth morphed into this luminary, citrine, light encoded civilization. It was like very advanced and it's all like light encoded, activated, and then it started to like shine and then came out of this, like all these shiny things, orbs came out of the freezer and it's starting to kind of just like swirl around them. And then it came back, all of these lights swirl around them. Imagine like light souls, light energy being swirling around them in the room. And then it went back into the freezer and it formed into this big kind of ball of light and energy, and then poof, it went. The reason why I was so drawn to this episode is because I'm likening it to what is happening to us right now, where we are evolving. Our humanity, our awakening, our earth. Of course, I want to skip one part, which is the nuclear explosion. We do not have to destroy ourselves to awaken. So that post-bombing stage symbolizes that we are energy beings of light. We can re-emerge as light beings and we don't have to go through that destruction, that suffering. We can choose the timeline as willful, sovereign beings to skip that and awaken to that new earth where we're all light encoded beings with light encoded sovereignty and choices. I highly recommend that you watch this episode, and maybe the reason why this made it to your page is because your higher self is wanting you to kind of just be reminded that our existence is an evolution, and in this evolution we are participating, but at the same time we are observing it. As participants, we always can practice the gift of will, of choice. And every choice we make, one moment at a time, one person at a time, is a unified collection of choices that could really impact and influence our reality, our experience. So once again, recommend that you check out this episode. And I want to call to my fellow star seeds and light workers and energy workers. Let's continue to unite our hearts. Let's continue to activate the grid of Mother Earth, of humanity. No matter what we're seeing, let's help bring the energy of love and light to everything we do. Because individually and collectively, we are stronger. So every time we think of light and love, every time we say, we do, we feel, we are activating Mother Earth, we are activating humanity. And that is such a powerful, powerful choice and sign of sovereignty. And even if we don't see it, we know that we are encoding love and light to our world.